I am Honorable Richard Tinadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. And in this series of today's lecture, we'll ask, has SWIFTtrip gone live? We'll say, no, SWIFTtrip is currently at its development/vision phase, and it's calling together people like you who can see the future, not wishing for it, but joining us actively to build that future for ourselves. Jack Ma rightly said, when you know that what you are doing is right, give people time to understand. Give people time. Now here we dey. When you tell a person, bring $180, which you are saying next, the subscription plan, $180 to be part of SWIFTtrip, the person will ask you, when will it launch? You will say, at the accomplishment of 2.4 million people to come together. The person will ask, how many are there now? As at today, when this recording was made, it is 11,000 plus shareholders in SWIFTtrip. And the person will look at it, what? When did the company start talking about it? You would say, in 2021. They'll say, oh my God, 2021, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 years and only 11,000 people. 11,000 people becomes only. Do you know what it means? That 11,000 persons agreed to come work together in one cause. And somebody have the audacity to say only. And then they measure and say, it will take 20 years before this thing can complete. You know, when I hear that, I do advise us, just ask the person a simple question. Don't ever try. When you say a person who said that, don't ever try to say, no, it will not take 20 years. Before you know what's happening, it's done. Just ask the person this simple question. In 20 years, I will be an owner of the global airports we're talking about. What will you be in 20 years? Ask the person that question and walk away. What will you be in 20 years? Because that 20 years you think it's far, it will come. Check just cast your mind back to maybe when you were in secondary school, and then see how far it was. Is it not happening like an instant? It is when you were there looking at today, it was looking far. But when you arrive in 20 years, and then you show a person the airports globally who laughed at you that 20 years was something like an impossible or like an infinite timing. When that person remembered how close the time was when you shared the vision with him or her, they cannot forgive themselves. Kevin Hart said, I feel so mad that he missed Uber. But then when they were telling him, it felt like it's an impossible thing. That time will never come. But the time came, and he remembered just a few times ago when he was told about it. Today he feels so mad. Don't miss SWIFTtrip for nothing in the world. If you do, you won't forget the name SWIFTtrip. $180. Someone will then ask you another question. Okay, like the person have said, 20 years is too far. Then guess what? That person will hear of a Ponzi scheme where they said bring $10,000. Do you know what the person will do? The person will ask, if I put $10,000, how will I be earning? You tell the person, when you put $10,000, you earn $500 every week. Let's just bring it down a little. The person will rush to his calculator and press $10,000. When will I get this? The person will now say $500 In a month, that is $2,000 times how many the person would get when he would get back the $10,000, maybe within the space of 2 months or maybe rather 3 months, 4 months. The person says to you, if I put $50,000 in this thing, will I still be earning according to the percentage you described on the $10,000? You would then tell the person, this structure it will even pay you more because I know where to borrow some money from. I know how to get that money. And when the thing happens, the person would say, I am an online investor. All the online businesses I've ever done, it doesn't work. We were online gamblers. I have been there before. Online gamblers. We can change it. Change it by following hard truths. SWIFTtrip process might not be looking rosy, but the future will be so rosy. For the sake of the future, for the sake of the glory ahead, endure this cross with us. Endure the pain, if there's any pain to be endured. What pain are you facing? Are you facing any pain? Endure the insults. You tell a person, come, I will make you owner of an airport. The person say, get out. What are you saying? With $180, how's that possible? That person don't understand yet the power of collaboration. But now look at this. I want to draw your attention to this green column here. You see, profit share subscription, $100. Campaign sponsorship fund, $80. Put together, $180. What does that mean? The campaign sponsorship fund is the fund SWIFTtrip uses to expound the knowledge of SWIFTtrip across the earth. We are paying our shareholders in the United States. SWIFTtrip is paying her shareholders in Germany, paying her shareholders in Nigeria. None is being, we know they owe anybody. I guys speak for my own self, since English no one come out. We know they owe anybody. Everybody gets paid. If I should go cast my calculations back, we should have paid, what's 100 million naira? What's 100 million? Yet the company is waxing stronger. Why? How we get the money? The process generates the money. We are not promising anybody what we cannot fulfill. You say you like SWIFTtrip, you pay $180. $80 in it is this advertisement funds. The person who told you about SWIFTtrip is paid from it. Simple. The $100 project development. Somebody joins us and say, I will not talk about SWIFTtrip, I'm not going to share it. The person they do itself. Because the person has already paid that $80 that has opened him or her to that channel of endless wealth in this campaign period. And the person say, I'm not going to make use of it. Who lose? Is that shareholder who decided not to talk about it. SWIFTtrip is a project you talk about with all audacity, without the fear that nobody will come from nowhere to arrest you. But when you do Ponzi schemes, no problem. No problem. I've warned us several times, stop doing Ponzi. Leave it alone. For the people who have never done it. If you are listening to me now, you've not done Ponzi. Tomorrow we hear 10,000 naira, we'll be paying you 500 naira or 500 whatever every single day. 50% in 1 month. In 2 months, you have recovered your capital. You will rush into it. That's good. What are you buying with this $180? The ownership of SWIFTtrip, which is 0.5015%.